Yo, what's up, my guy?
My guy, what's popping?
Woo! Not the Lakers.
Oh man, relax, relax. I think me and you got the similar view on how this is gonna go down. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, this is the best time of the year. We got the Western Conference Finals popping off tonight. Game one. It just wrapped up. Lakers down as much as 16, I believe. Wound up losing by 6, but it was closer than 6 points.
They were down by 21. They were down by
21. So down by 21. My fault.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about it. My name is Corey Hilliard. The man next to me, Brandon Hill. We are the House Divided. If you've been here before, you know what it is. If it's your first time, me, Casa, Su, Casa, B Hill, hit them with the house rules so we can do this.
Guys, if you guys aren't already a part of this House Divided family, why not? Hop down there, tap that subscribe button, tap the notification bell while you're at it as well. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing on all the content, go ahead and smash that thumbs up as well. That really helps us with the algorithm, gets us out there on those platforms where more people are going to be able to view our good content. Last but not least, guys, hop down there in those comments. We want to hear from y'all. Good, bad, right, wrong, and different. You all know the drill here if y'all are regulars at the House Divided. So, Corey, this one, as a Lakers fan, man, this one, it always hurts to lose the games. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose the games. But if I'm looking at this, like it was a tale of two halves. We just kind of, like you alluded to on the phone, that 12-point first quarter, them jumping out on us right off the bat was kind of tough, and we never really truly overcame that. LeBron James, you know, he had 26, 12, and 9. Anthony Davis, he gave me 40 points. I need more than 10 rebounds, though, against Jokic. You know what I'm saying? I need you to grab a little bit more of them boards that you let Jokic grab. Things kind of shifted in the second half. Jokic's numbers are absolutely amazing, but he did a lot of his damage in the first half. He wasn't as, it wasn't popping off the screen in the second half like it did in the first half. So that leads me to think, and you look at the box score, my Lakers figured some things out there towards the end of this game. The Rui Hachimura on Jokic and AD just ready to clean up anything that comes down there in that paint. That was kind of a good recipe for success because Aaron Gordon, when he is on the floor, we're not worried about him hitting shots. And another thing, man, I mean, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was absolutely on fire. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray was on fire. It took all of those things, and they still only beat us by 6 points, Corey.
Yeah.
That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? If I can just get a little bit more from D'Angelo Russell.
A lot more, bro.
You know what I mean?
25 and plus minus.
But I only lost the game by 6, and he had a terrible game. You see what I'm saying? So
That's where y'all lost it at.
This was a tale of two halves, Corey. It was a tale of two halves. We went into halftime, I think, what were we down? We were down 18 points at half, right?
Halftime, yep.
So the end of the game, we lost by 6.
Yeah.
So it was just a little
quarter by 4 points, which cut it down to 14 going into the fourth, and then y'all made a mad dash there late in that fourth quarter, and actually got it down to 3 points a couple times.
I thought they were gonna. It was just that one that Bron took at the top of the key.
Oh,
when he took that shot, and it was just like, man, that was the one that could have tied it. It was this close. That was this close. That wasn't like a brick. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want about LeBron from 3-point land. He's not been the best. He went 0 for 4 tonight. So that wasn't a part of his game. But to me, and we were texting back and forth, Corey, I was looking for LeBron to be a lot more assertive than what he was. Because I feel like LeBron can get to the paint anytime in this series, and there's nobody that can do anything about it. You know what I mean?
On the phone, B. I was like, bro, he can get what he wants. He was getting everything he wanted in the first quarter. Honestly, he kept y'all afloat in that first quarter. He was just getting to. There's nobody on that team that can really guard him.
There's nobody on that team that can guard Anthony Davis either, man. LeBron and Anthony Davis are a problem for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, let's talk
I'm
about
just
Anthony
saying,
Davis. 14 to 23, 101 from 3, 11. He made all of his free throws.
knocked them all down.
3 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 40 points. Dude, that's a gem of a game. That really is. I don't know what more you can expect from AD. If he's giving you 40 and 10 every night in
Right,
this series, you're gonna be good. Like
right.
I don't. You said the rebounding. You like to see him average more rebounds, and I
A
agree
lot
with you.
more. They crushed us
Um,
on the boards.
here's Jokic, bro. He had 16 rebounds at halftime.
I'm aware. Very
Now y'all
aware.
cleaned it up, and this is why I said the rebounds were key, B, because he had 16 at halftime. He wound up with 21. He only had 5 in the second half, and you
Right.
guys won the third and fourth quarter. You can't be out rebounded by the most unathletic person on the floor. As
Right.
great as Nikola Jokic is, dude can't
Right.
jump over a curb. He can't jump over a piece of loose leaf paper,
Right.
right?
Right.
There's no
Right.
reason for him to have season. So I agree with you. AD should have more than 10 rebounds. You should have it in the 15, 16, 17 area. That's where y'all lost the game. He created second chance points. He was getting O boards, defensive boards. You shouldn't, bro. 12 rebounds in the first half. And that was the worst half for you in the first quarter. And that's the worst quarter y'all had.
Yep.
Y'all lost by
Yep.
12 points in that first quarter. Just
Yep.
because he out rebounded everybody. He had 12 rebounds in the first quarter. That's
That's a fact.
unacceptable.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact. He was absolutely killing. I mean, he was doing his thing there in that first half. That's why I was saying I like the recipe of putting like a Hachimura on him. I think Jared Vanderbilt's going to be key in this series as well. His pressure on ball pressure on Jamal Murray was nice to give Schroeder kind of a little break to where
Yeah.
Schroeder's not the only guy guarding him the whole game. Schroeder, man, he if he can give me just a little bit more offensively, but everything he did defensively for me, and he knocked down the 2 big threes that he needed to knock down. I mean, if I could have just gotten a little bit more out of Dennis Schroeder, that's on the scoring part.
He only shot the ball 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. If I could have gotten
Yeah.
just a little bit more, but you live and you learn, man. This was a home game for the Denver Nuggets. They were the 1 seed. They're supposed to win this game. They're supposed to win the next game too. I just think if I'm a betting man, though, Corey, I'm definitely putting my money on the Lakers in game 2. They're going to come out there and they're going to win game 2 by double digits. Mark my words, you heard it here first.
Ooh. Well,
I'm
look, I
telling
think
you.
you said it. We talked on the phone before we started the show. They definitely figured out the formula, and the formula is keeping Jokic off the boards.
Right. You got
5
to.
rebounds in the second half. Y'all won
He-
both quarters. 16 in the
Exactly.
first half. They won both quarters.
Yep.
Keep him off the boards. Don't let
Yep.
him control the pace. And I think you guys are good. Y'all gotta attack the boards. I was so shocked.
They gotta switch up that defensive matchup too of Austin Reeves on Michael Porter Jr. They gotta put Braun out there on him on that wing because Michael Porter Jr. is just shooting over Austin Reeves like it's no big thing.
Where are you gonna put Austin Reeves on?
I mean, I'm putting him on like switch him with Jamal Murray or Caldwell-Pope. Have him and Schroeder play on-ball defense on Caldwell-Pope and Schroeder. I mean Murray up top. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if there's a switch there, Austin Reeves and Schroeder can play that up top there, play the pick and roll game, whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I cannot let Contavious Caldwell-Pope go off for 21 points next game. That cannot happen. And Bruce Brown coming off the bench, giving him 16 points was absolutely huge as well. That kind of erased the Hachimura scoring his 17. So, you look at those. Bench scoring was damn near a wash. It was the rebounding.
That's what
because
I've been saying, bro.
So you're absolutely
But,
right, 100%.
But here's the plus sign for y'all. Y'all's bench, the 3 players that played off the bench were their plus minus were all pluses. Plus 10 for Hachimura, plus 5 for Vanderbilt, plus 3 for Walker. You look at the Nuggets bench, they were minus 10 for Green. -5 for as good as Bruce Brown played. He was -5 and plus minus, and Brown was negative 16 and plus minus.
That's
so you guys have the clear advantage on the bench, and we talked
right.
about this, me and you. Y'all's role players are better than the Nuggets role players.
I agree.
Um,
But the Bruce Brown canceled it out tonight with the Rui Hachimura. But Rui Hachimura did way more to affect the ball game than a Bruce Brown did, in my opinion.
yeah.
Because Rui Hachimura's defense that he was playing on Nikola Jokic isn't something that's going to show up in the stat sheet necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But he was playing very, very good defense to be able to close out on him to make it to where Anthony Davis had a clean alley to come up and block the shot. So, and then there was another play to where Jokic tried to go up. It was I want to believe it was in like the second quarter or something, and Anthony Davis just kind of grown man blocked him like you're not. So Anthony Davis to me is the all-around better basketball player, minus the passing. But I should not, as a Lakers fan, as everything else, Anthony Davis should not get out rebounded by Nikola Jokic. That's the game.
All around better player. I think he's a way better defensive player than Jokic.
Way better. Not even close.
Right?
Not even close.
Right? I think.
And it's okay. Go ahead. I'll let you talk.
Well, and I'll kick it right back to you. But name a big man that's getting you 15 assists, bro.
No,
name a big man that's doing that.
That's why I said minus the passing, but I guess we have to include the passing. So here's the thing. Here's what we're going to break off, though. The gap between Anthony Davis and Nikola Jokic on the defensive side is like an astronomical gap. That's a big gap, right?
Yeah.
It's not that much bigger of a gap on the offensive side of the ball minus the passing. So I'll give him that passing, and he gets his guys the way that screen. We kind of figured it out there towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
But that screen where Jokic was just doing that little dump off pass to Murray, and Murray was like basically going right off of Jokic's hip and just shooting up there and rising up and hitting those jumpers. We kind of figured it out there towards the end. That's why I'm confident. As a Lakers fan coming out of this game, yes, it's a loss, but sometimes losses teach you things. And when LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Darvin Ham, all of our players, when we go and we watch this tape and they break it down, this is going to be a totally different ball game come Thursday night. Mark my words, Corey.
All
they
right,
got
so
they go ahead.
I will. The only thing out of this whole episode that I disagree with you on is Anthony Davis being a better player than Jokic. Jokic runs that offense. AD's not the type of player to run an offense. The 14 assists, AD only had 3 assists. I mean, you can say that he's an astronomically better defensive player. I agree, but 14 assists, bro. 14 assists to a bunch of nobodies, and I hate calling NBA players nobodies, but I mean, you're passing the ball to Gordon, Porter, Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown. We already agreed that the Lakers role players are better than the Nuggets role players. For him to get 14 assists, man, he is the point guard of that offense. To me, it's not just about scoring; it's about setting up your teammates and literally being the best passing big man in the game. That goes a long way, bro. The
superstars canceled themselves out tonight, Corey. AD and LeBron really and Jamal Murray and Jokic, as far as like point wise to the game, they kind of canceled each other out. So you look at like the point total, the rebounding. It's going to come down to that by bar none. But, like, there was also, like, a lot of plays, like, where Austin Reeves got into the paint and Michael Porter Jr. was making a big play on a big block. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Porter Jr. had 2 blocks tonight. So that's something to speak of. He was plus 20. He was the best one in the game in the plus and minus. Michael Porter Jr., to me, had a big effect on this basketball game. Now, when LeBron James actually stepped up and started playing defense on the guy, he didn't get all them points no more. But they're going to be able to sag off of an Aaron Gordon because Aaron Gordon's not taking those shots. But they need to stop sagging off of a Jeff Green in the corner because Jeff Green has made a living knocking down shots like that. Yes, he only had that one shot,
but it was a
but
big one.
I don't think you should sag off of Jeff Green. I just don't.
Yeah. All five of the Nugget starters were in had double-digit points. And I hate to bring this back up with D'Lo, man. D'Lo is really where y'all lost the game.
That hurt us. No, that hurt us. It hurt us.
Minus 25 in the plus-minus. Out of the five starters, Schroeder only shot the ball 3 times, but D'Lo shot at 11, only made 4, and only had 8 points.
We might have to look at it to where this series, I was thinking of a lineup if Darvin Ham wants to make an adjustment.
Lonnie?
No. I'm bringing D'Angelo Russell off the bench.
You putting
and I'm starting Schroeder. Yes, I'm putting Rui in.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
having Rui, LeBron, and AD as your front court, and have Austin Reeves and Dennis Schroeder D'ing it up in the backcourt. To me, that's what they closed it out with tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's who was out on the floor. That's your bet. That's their best lineup.
Yep. I agree.
To me. And you can have D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench with the Lonnie Walker and a Jared Vanderbilt to kind of create something, maybe get a little bit of something going on. You know what I'm saying? But him as a starter, and he's a defensive liability. Like, you're not putting him on Jamal Murray. They didn't put him on Jamal Murray one time, and the times that they did, he got cooked. So, that's the thing.
I'm with you. I think y'all figured out a lot in the second half. You kept Jokic off the boards. The rebound is going to be huge. I like the Lakers. When do y'all play again? Tonight's Tuesday?
Thursday
I
night.
like the Lakers by 7.
By 7?
I think y'all win the game by 7 points. Only because you're on the road. I think you guys get out to a sizable lead, like probably 10, 12. Somewhere in there. I think you guys have figured out a formula, and I think they're going to make a late push. But I like y'all to win game 2. I think you said it perfectly. Y'all figured out a lot in that second half. It was a tale of 2 halves. And
I'm not counting on an Aaron Gordon to give me 12. Now, Aaron Gordon at the free throw line's a liability. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
So like, you look at those kind of things, and Caldwell-Pope ain't dropping 21. He ain't dropping over 20 in another game in this series. Mark my words. And that's what we have to do. That's what you have to look at whenever you're looking. You cannot let those players do it. Jamal Murray and Jokic are going to get theirs. LeBron and AD are going to get theirs. Who is the role players? I need more than Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. I need D'Angelo Russell because they got it from their guys. So that's what won them the game, that and rebounding. So congrats to them. They won game 1. At home, you're the damn 1 seed going up against the 7 seed, but y'all ain't ready for game 2. Mark my words.
Okay.
Mark them. Write it down. Put them, book them, everything else. I'll eat my crow if I got to, but come Thursday night, whenever we hop on here and we do this podcast, it's going to be a much different environment.
Bet.
So.
I'm pulling for y'all, man. I hope y'all win this game, too. I really do.
Well, we have to. I don't want to go down 0-2 because I'm kind of with you.
I'll say this before we close it out, man. That you and the Nuggets are the only 2 teams left in the tournament that hadn't lost at home. They have not lost a home game. Y'all haven't lost a home game. So it's feasible that if Denver won Thursday night, they're going to have to go to the Crypt for 2 games. And y'all haven't lost there yet. So it can easily go back to Denver 2-2.
Undefeated with Jack at the game.
Yeah, so I don't think Tuesday is a must win for y'all. But I think it's a damn if we get this, the series is looking sweet because y'all haven't lost at the Crypt. If y'all get this one on Thursday, and you defend home court in 3 and 4, you're going back to Denver 3-1. So in essence, you want to get this game too.
Right. 100%. They will. They're going to.
All right.
Trust me. They're feeling it right now. They're gonna make it happen. It was just a little too late tonight. It is what it is. Congrats to the Nuggets. They made some shots when we didn't. They got some soft ass foul calls, but whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about the refs. You notice I didn't say anything until now, but
Right.
now there was some little soft.
Don't worry about the rest, man. Y'all lost it in rebounding. You got to rebound better. So
fair.
that's all 100%. I got to say about it.
100%.
Close us out,
100%.
man.
All right, then, man. Well, you guys already know what time it is. Hop down there in those comments. Am I crazy? Do y'all think the Lakers are going to just get swept, or you think they're losing in 5 or in 6 to Denver? Or do you think that I'm on the right track? Do you think the Lakers are going to bounce back here in game 2? Hop down there in those comments. We want to hear from you guys. As always, this is A House Divided. That's my boy Corey over here. This B Hill right here. We signed on into this thing. We're going to go ahead. We're going to sign on out.